I think the government didn't go, didn't criticize directly, didn't deal with Akmal Saleh punya, all this narrative. What do you think of this?
I disagree because I think, okay, there are two parts to this. One is that there is real anger among Muslims with regards to the SOC issue. I mean, I don't think we should, downplay that. I mean, as the PM said, let the authorities take action. We know that the owners of KK Mart were charged. We also know that KK Mart has started to sue the supplier. So, okay, let that action take place, right? But PM also said that, let's move on. Let's not dwell on it. And I think after that, you've seen, I came out with a statement, quite a number of leaders came out with statements saying, let's not go overboard. Again, we've seen, with regards to the violence on the shops, on the KK Mart. And I think that's something that we should not cross. And I think, I can certainly remember, other than myself, I remember Keadilan Youth also issued a statement. And I think, we did not shy away from it, right? What I can say is that with regards to this, we are trying to address it as best as we can, right? So I accept, that one is that people are really angry about this. I mean, on one hand, right? But let's not go overboard. Let's not make it racial and all that. And I think even the muftis and all that have came out with statements, and leaders from PH as well. So, including from Keadilan. So I think I would disagree to say that we ignored the issue.
If it's not Umno Youth leader, it would be dealt differently.
No, I think it's the same. We've seen comments from Perikatan National Leaders, or comments from so-called independent people, preachers, or whatever lah, that are of equal nature. I think the best, if you ask me, the best is still to face that issue, to confront it, and to rebut it. Not to clamp. If you just clamp down and all that, also, it's a very delicate balance. I understand. there has to be a line. I totally agree. But if you just clamp down too fast, and like any controversial thing, you just clamp down and say, okay, you just arrest someone or whatnot, then I also think it's unhealthy, because because there are other ways for the message to get out. And then they say, oh, people are being censored, people are being cancelled, and it will just fester beneath the surface, which is also dangerous, right? So I think what is important is you can come up head on, when we like, my message has always been, Islam doesn't teach us to, yes, the kalimah Allah is sacred, you have to honor it, but also you don't go on and dwell on it. People have apologized, legal action has already been taken, so that's it. You can't taking action in your own hands, violence and all that, that's not the solution. Right, so you need to confront it with the facts and with principles. But yes, I totally agree that there is a line, and if you go beyond that line, then legal action has to be taken.
Do you think those responses are too late to cool things down?
Like I said, it's a delicate thing. There was real anger. Okay, there was real anger among many Muslims about the whole kalimah Allah issue. All right. So I think, again, I don't want to downplay that anger as well. Like you said, that why was it not done sooner and whatnot. So, but the moment there was violence and all that, we a lot of people then came out with statements and comments on that matter, right? So, yeah, and to me, well, this is the challenge, right? If you look at from one perspective, you say, oh, we are, we are not addressing that issue faster. But no one said anything about addressing that, kalimah Allah issue on the socks and all that. if no legal action was taken, then it will also create a lot of anger on the ground among the Malay community, right? So I think, I mean, this is the challenge that we have in a diverse, plural society in order to deal with these issues. But you know, and for me, I mean, in keadilan especially, you know, we try to take the we try to be on the middle path as much as possible. And I know it's easier said than done because you can err too much on this side or you can err too much on the other side. But you know, we try our best on matters like this in order to address a controversial issue like this.